time.
What?
Currently, I think about some fantastic thing.
What is that?
What's that? It would be our environment shape who we are and shape our future.
That's a true point, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do really feel like that.
Yeah.
Every single step I do, I consider and I always watch out what people's gonna be saying to me like that. Yeah. Why?
Well, I think that, and I also hear that a lot of number contact that we should stop spending time with a person who we do not admire or a person who always waste their time. I also
Oh.
that. So I completely agree with them. I think with that.
I do really appreciate and I do really empathetic for their perspective that they feel like that because this is true. However, is this not a good way to stop communicating with those people, you know? So, what make you feel to force you to stop communicate with those people that you don't like?
The reasons is that if we spending time with who we do not admire or who always doing acts, it make me feel like waste of my time and
Okay.
it also pull down my confidence like that, and I also feel like every time when they spell out or when they express some negative experience, it make me feel like that I am one of those who also lack of the confidence like them. I feel like that, so I become think like them. I should stop spending time with them.
Okay, that's a good point that all everyone are feelings because it is a fundamental issue that
Yeah, of course.
issue of our social life. You know, when we are prioritized to have more good and positive conversations, but they just rather respond with negative.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do really feel like I'm not inclusive with them, even though I given my time, given my efforts, given my love to them. However, they do not really appreciate for those things. But the decisions of stop talking, spending time with them is quite a bit kind of negative, and this can be impact you in the negative way. I thought that because you know if you are this because 10 out of 100 you only have a loved one, you only have a person that you do really admire 10 out of 100. Therefore you lost about 19% of communication skill, you know. Therefore, even though people are come up with you such a unfamiliar word, they communicate with you with kind of a behavior that you cannot able to accept. However, you should make it and accept it to be to use it to improve your skill. Maybe your interpersonal skills such as negotiations, something like that, or even you can be more adapt. Therefore, you can able to learn how to be adapt and flexible with those kind of, and also it's also improve your kind of your cognitive thought. Yeah, in every condition you can able to flexible like that. I think. Oh, yeah, I think you might have another points to talk to me.
I become agreed with you, but I still consider I still on my part side.
So what's
There are
another
many
point?
reasons to stop spending time with people who and not admire or who always waste their time and who always see everything with the negative. I believe in them. The reason is that if we spending time with them, it might pull down us for a long time. And every time once we live with a person who always have the negative perspective, it might create the more conflict and misunderstandings
Oh.
between between us. If we stay avoid them, it is a good for my future and also create the everything's become the a good decisions. And when I avoid them, it make my options such as a good option such as in school or in work. Or every time when I do some things, I become have the confidence by myself. Without their perspective, I can do everything by myself. I feel like that, and it also reduce the conflict and
Okay.
lacks of the conflict. Yeah, like that and tensions. Yeah, I think that.
That's true. Because a book refer to the book that I had read for about 2 months ago. Is this talking about the psychology points of people? Is this showing with a different color? Which color of a group of people you can able to communicate quite easy, such as blue and green. Those people you can able to make a good conversations. However, such a color that divided by black and red. Those kind of people you cannot be able to communicate because those most of them are love to force you, love to like to lead you and like to be in more authority about you because they want to use their power even though everyone have their equal right and equal thought to express, but they just make it like their own and just shape the shape the mold with their favorite shape. Therefore, I totally into with you, in the same page with you. However, it's if we are trying to avoid the conflict, we can be become more ego and the existentialisms as can be rising at moment. Therefore, you cannot able to inclusive in other people at all because you might be more better than or you can able to perform better in your school task or any in your co-work. However, you cannot able to include with this society because you are separate and you are avoiding those kinds of therefore being diverse is much more better, I think.
Personally, I believe that if we still with a person who has the confidence or who stay with a person who we always admire, they might look down at us. I also feel like
Look down.
look down, or they always drain us like that. At this time, it makes feel us more the lack of the confidence and the other things such as we do not know how to move the next step, and it's difficult to move the next step. I feel like that. I believe that not only a person who we do not admire.
Yeah, that's us. Because we just love someone, just only a few people, Therefore, is this can able to lead into to be more have a effective or something that much more benefit to you. However, we should have a life and be more adaptations and especially if you are stop wasting time with people like spending time with like people with like them, you cannot able understanding the war, you cannot able to get exposure, such an experience that those people are giving to you a lesson. Because some people are coming into your life to give love. Some people are coming to your life to give a lessons. Therefore, you can miss those kind of life lessons. I also think that.
So you meant we should balance.
Balance. Balance is the best.
With other people, and I also noticed some things. You said that sometimes bad persons it's not the other people, maybe our attitude, right? Yeah, it sometimes it also depends on I believe that. Yeah, I become the
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, that is the main point that you want to talk to me, right?
yeah.
That you bring such a big and such a floor topics today, and I is very glad to discuss with you such
Yeah.
a great topic to you.
Yeah, I'm also truly pleasure with you to discuss your how to say that the optimistic point with you and share your perspective with me. So
Well, thank you.
thank you. Yeah. Yeah.